What's going on YouTube? Mr. Brown here, 57youtube.com. Listen, working on my Mustang. So what I got in my hand right here is a amplifier for the stereo. So if you can see the code number on there. So my question to you guys that may know a lot more about this than I do is, what are the consequences of not reinstalling this? Will it affect my gauge cluster, or will it just have an effect that makes me regret not putting it back in? I would love to be able to get a comment or feedback from some of you guys that have some prior experience of taking one of these out. So please let me know. Comment down below. Please let me know. All right. But anyway, I'm gonna let you know what's going on, what I'm doing today. Hope you guys having a great day. I know I am. Every morning I get up, I'm thanking God to be able to see another day compared to how crazy this is going around the world. But anyway, so this is what I'm doing inside my car. This is dynomat that I bought off eBay. I bought 2 boxes of it. Didn't quite have enough to finish it. I heated it up so if you can see how it's contouring the floor, and went all the way across over on that side over there. Went all the way down about the kick. And I didn't remove that material because that material is still good, because it's not cracked, it's not breaking up, it's not deteriorated. So the spots here is where all I got to finish up at right there. Might do some back here, over there. But that's what's going on. So this is my 89 foxbody LX 5-speed. You can see my dash, nice and good, not cracked up or anything like that. So I put my own aftermarket water temperature, which is still pretty accurate to the factory one. Okay. So my back seat, still in good condition. But I'm gonna show you my carpet that came out. So this is my carpet that came out. You can see it had like, when I took this carpet out before I did the dynomat, it had some rust spots. So I sanded down, prepped it, and then painted it, primed it. You know, and flat, even some of the floorboard had some little cracks in it. I welded it and prepped it and got it all ready. The backside of the carpet mat is good. You got a few little rust spots, but nothing major. I'm not doing a full bolt off restoration job. So you know what I'm saying? Just trying to preserve the life of this car. Love this car. This car is a lot of fun. It's good on gas. So this is the material that I bought to finish it up. I bought this off of Amazon for like 30, I think 36 bucks, something like that. Really good material. So I normally just heat it up, put it in, roll it, and let it go. So this is my 302 Windsor 4 Taurus fan. Does a super job keeping the motor cool. So I put an aftermarket Marshall fuel gauge. Went to Home Depot. Got the little fitting pieces there and everything. My heads are iron 40s with 1.8 intake valves and 1.6 exhaust valves. So I had the exhaust valve specially put in from a machinist that I knew. My headers are ceramic coated. They've been ceramic coated now about 8 years and hadn't even faded. 3G alternator setup. My AC is like ice cold. So that's one of the reasons why I'm dynomating my floorboard, because I can kind of like feel the heat coming up through it. I have high flow catalyst converters under there. I'm gonna try to slide that camera so we can just kind of like see them, maybe. And I got cross drill slider rotors, blitz stings all the way around. How I got this car, my daughter was diagnosed with being diabetic 1. And then my wife had just got ordered to go to Afghanistan, and so I had to learn a whole new formulation. And not on top of that, then I had to like go in and start paying the bills, you know, knowing what needs to be paid, where to shift money from this account, that account. So it was like a whole new thing. So for 2 years I did that. And so when she came back from Afghanistan, she wanted to take me to Maryland to test drive some exotic cars. And I said, I like exotic cars, but not like that. So she said, well, here's the money that I was saving up for you to do that. And so you buy what you want. So I said, all right. So it came down between this 89 Fox body, and then it came down between an 89, I want to say an 80, 88, 89 I Rock. and the IROC was automatic, and this car was manual. But then I wanted to get the IROC, but the guy that was selling the IROC, he couldn't tell me if it was 305, 350. He couldn't give me no real detailed information on it. So I ended up choosing this car. Either one, you can't go wrong with them. To me, as long as it's got the push rod power pack, to me, I'm fine with it. I like old school. You know what I mean? Old school is what paid the way. But love the motor. The motor is nice. So what? Far as on the other specs on this motor, I got a Steeder 19 cam. Got a 480 lift. I didn't want to beat up the valve train because I don't do no street racing, no drag racing. I had this car almost 10 years. I ain't never dumped the clutch. Never dumped the clutch. And everything's new, all new axles, and you can see my little rear differential cover launch. I tried to find just a basic aluminum one, but I couldn't. That was the only one I could find, so I stuck it on there and everything. But other than that, this car is really good. The other two that you should have, if you got the space, is a quick jack. So this is my quick jack. These are SUV accessory stands. So if you got a pickup truck, you can take these and put the other piece in there. You can make it a lot taller. So I put the rubber blocks and everything, so lift the car up and everything. So I just thank God for blessing me to have a good wife, blessing me to be proud to be a Black American. Because I say it like this: American history is Black history. American history is white history. American history is Asian history. Anyone that want to be a patron, honor the flag, honor the word of God, is part of American history. That's the way I look at it. Now, whether you agree with me, that's on you. But I'm just gonna tell you, I'm just one of those dudes. I never made no excuse, never blamed nobody. Got out there and worked my ass off. But I also learned that God can't use people who think that this country is all about them. God can't use people who can't forgive and forget. There's no such thing, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget. It don't work like that. It just does not work like that, okay? Because if you can't forgive your brother, then how can God forgive you? Because every man has sinned. You know, as Jesus said, he that without sin, that'll be the first to cast a stone. But anyway, so that's what's going on. And I got these aftermarket seats. I think I paid like $130 a piece for them. And if you can see, I still have the old Mustang brackets. I mounted right up to them. So a lot of customization work I've done myself. A lot of stuff I learned on my own. And I always say it like this, man: you ain't got but one life to live. You're only gonna be young one time. You know, and to him, that's given much talent to him as much as required. And so when you accumulate a lot of stuff, man, it's gonna require a lot of your time. So you gotta like strategize your time. You gotta like plan out your time, how you're gonna do things and everything like that. And then you gotta have time to meditate, have time to pray, have time to try to keep your body in condition, have time to like take care of your wife, have time to talk to your wife, have time to talk to your children, have time to talk to your family. And then in every family, there always got to be that strong man or that strong woman. You know what I mean? And that's where I classify myself as a boss. You know what I mean? Not the type of boss want to manipulate, control, or, you know, put my foot on people's neck. That I don't roll like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, I mean, I love life, and I'm just trying to live it to the fullest. But this is what's going on in my garage today. And so today I'm just going to try to finish that dynomat, this thing, put it all back together. Because my Honda Ridgeline outside, it only got 126,000 miles on it. I like to use that vehicle for my long distance driving. So this vehicle here, my job where I work at, is only like 2.5 miles away. I don't really have to sit in no traffic. So this is what I like to use this for. Just go back and forth. Every now and then, when I'm feeling a little stressed, I get in this car, start it up, take me back. It just take me back in the old days. Hit the accelerator, hit them pipes, and feel that torque pulling you to the seat. That adrenaline rush. Turn around, come back home. I'm good to go. But anyway, Love everybody. Always remember, this is one of my mottos, is it's not the skin, it's the sin. You know, people say, well, you know, global warming is a problem. Then I say to myself, well, then, if that's the case, then why are people getting crazier and crazier every year? Global warming is not the problem. It's God warning. It's the problem. It want people to turn from their wicked ways, and then he will heal and bless our land. Love everybody. I don't want to talk too much, but peace out. But anyway, back to that radio piece. I want to know if anybody knows, if I don't install this piece, will it have an effect on my instrument clusters or gauge dash or anything like that? You know, because do I need to put this back in? I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to keep it, put it in a box, and then just put it out in my garage. I mean, my shed is out back. But so please, if you know anything about not having to install this or anything like that, let me know. Do I need to install this or I don't need to install it? By the way, I'm step outside, and as you see, it's a beautiful Sunday, and I got to cut the grass. And like I said, you know, God's been good to me, because I just been one of those people giving God thanks every day for everything I got, for waking me up every morning, keeping me safe from work to home, from home to work, and round about and everything, you know. And that just me. I tell people like this, and if you see up on my porch, I got my American flag. I'm patriotic to the death. But anyway, like I said, the flag didn't make America great. The word of God made America great. But the flag represents how much we love the word of God. Our money said, God we trust, not the money, because the money is what changes us. God is what keeps us in the right mind. Anyway, peace out. Back to the radio piece. If you know anything, please comment, tell me something about it. All right, peace out. Bye.